That's not gonna work. Yeah, that's right. Fan diction. Hello and welcome back to Fan Dickin'.
That's what we are.
This is Ezra and
That's
I'm
who I am.
Jazz,
That's
and
who
this
he
is
is.
apparently the remastered version of the original Homeworld?
Yeah, well, no, this is the Homeworld as it was released by the Gearbox Remastered, which the Remastered took this game and put it into the Homeworld 2 engine, but I don't like Homeworld 2, so I want to play it this way instead because the UI is tighter, I don't know, it's just better.
Alright, so this is just the original?
Yes, this is the original. So which one do you want to be? You want to be this guy or this guy?
Oh, I definitely want to be the cushion.
You want to be the Kushan? Okay.
The sweet, sweet cushion.
Alright, we won't fuck with the colors, so...
Why not make it pink?
Let's start this shit, yo. All right, here we go.
Cutscene done.
Story. So, just as like as a primer, I played this game
ago,
and beat it yearly
under the sand
for a very long time in my life.
An expedition was sent.
Yearly.
Yearly. You're gonna watch me be very bad at it because I haven't played it in a long time. And I'm playing it really because Deserts of Kyrak just came out, and I'm playing Deserts of Kyrak, and I kind of want to see how the storylines line up. And so these cutscenes, I love these like drawn cutscenes that would take place instead of a full motion video.
Yeah.
Because they gave this effect to the game that really just felt good.
It's a bit blurry.
It is a bit blurry because, I mean, we're playing it on a complete... Well, actually, that's what it will look like because my monitor is stretched out for...
Stretched out so we can see it.
Right.
Would change the course of our history.
So, yeah,
Is it the Rosetta Stone?
I love this. Of Galactic Travel, yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I love these. I love Homeworld. It was one of the games that it captivated my mind. Like, I would walk around as a kid, and I would imagine, like, you know, these vast star fields as I ordered ships through them, like, through the three-dimensional terrain of space. And, of course, this is like a love letter to, like, the 70s sci-fi novels and their design of ships and their coloration and how they looked and felt. And that is also amazing because I love that design of spaceships. It's very cool. And so yeah, I that's my experience with this game. It's just
Look, the Xbox symbol.
Oh shit, Jazz.
Actually,
you ruined it.
Well, yeah. So the drawings here actually, I like the perspective. They have a lot of depth, and I like this.
And it allows the game to age in a more gentle way instead of trying to do FMVs. It just you have these very cool drawn cutscenes. It's very neat.
To be fair, if you had people dressed up in costumes and doing full motion and doing really bad acting, it would be kind of funny too.
True, but this, I mean, it ages more gracefully. So it's, instead of becoming a humorous moment, it still tells the same serious story that it was designed to tell.
Yeah, true.
Also, the scale in the game is massive. So, like, this is the space dock that they're building, and it's so big that it's visible from the planet. It's gigantic. It's huge. So yeah, and they actually in Homeworld Deserts of Kyrak, they kind of recreate some of these scenes in just like a more painterly kind of effect, drawn and more detail. So here we are. This is the mothership.
I mean, they're definitely not the original textures, right?
Oh, these are, yeah.
Oh, really?
This is the original game.
This looks pretty good for 99.
Yeah. Well, the remastered version looks amazing, but they changed... Homeworld 2 changed so many core mechanics and so many ways that the game played. It makes the game a cakewalk. It's easy. It's not difficult. It has very little challenge to it. And I just think that Homeworld 2 is not a good game. A lot of people are not going to like that, but I don't like Homeworld 2. I thought the storyline was derivative of Homeworld 1, and they didn't really do anything that made the game more interesting, or more unique, or more full. Maybe a little loud.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to just go one ear.
You can just turn it down for us.
Yeah, usually when it's too loud for us, we just go one ear.
Yeah.
You can't do that because you're wearing a different kind of headphone.
I could.
I guess you could.
I could ride in DJ style. I ride in DJ style. Ah!
You're so white.
I am so white.
Scaffold control.
I was thinking today about making a rap for Fandiction, but then I realized I'm a white guy. It'd be weird.
You go Raptor raps.
Yeah.
Danny raps. I'm sure Mark in his spare time raps.
Sure, yes. I'm sure Markiplier spends all night rapping.
Going, it's good.
I'm scared by this game and it makes me scared.
Alignment confirmed.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, can we animate that?
Yeah. We will absolutely.
So this scene, okay, so I gotta turn this up a second. This scene is just epic. It tells this amazing story of the first launch of this ship, and then with, I believe, the Choir of the Stars, I think this is called, playing in the background as this grand space journey begins. And you don't know where you're going or what you're going to see, but you know that it is the only way that your race can survive.
And I do get the idea that the ship is very large.
The ship is gigantic.
Yeah.
It's so everything, the scale is just, this kind of scale is the kind of scale that I love in sci-fi. Just mind-blowingly huge with great detail and great expense. Like even these, like, the models are old. I mean, it's 1999. But the detail that they got into the models is intense. The planet looks like it's ready to be scalped, but we're not going to have that discussion. All right, so here I am. So I'm immediately going to start you to harvest. I'm this guy.
Oh, okay.
Well, so it's a strategy game.
Right, so you're all of them.
Right.
Okay.
So
You're the tiny scatter guys, you're the tomb ship, you're the...
All right, so I need to build a research.
You're the banana phone ship.
I do have the banana phone ship. We're going to build a bunch of these guys. Let's see, how much resources do we have?
Also, I know nothing about Homeworld at all. So anything I say about it, don't get mad.
I'll try not to.
Yeah.
Will be ready for the hyperdrive test.
So there is definitely optimal ways to play this game because you can. I mean, I will probably go through it and I will attempt to have as few deaths as possible, as few lost ships as possible, and capture as many enemy ships as possible. Because whenever you capture an enemy ship, it saves you resources. And honestly, the capturing mechanic is a mechanic in games that I haven't really seen replicated or recreated in an interesting way, because Homeworld 2 changes it completely to that you need these frigates to go and capture the ships, while in... Alright, so what are we doing here? I gotta make sure I do the right things.
Okay.
Because I don't remember this.
I have no idea what's going on.
But they changed in Homeworld, in Homeworld 1, in this Homeworld, which we are currently playing.
Yes.
Do I just want to blow these up? Let's blow these up. The resourcers, here, they harvest using a beam, which is very cool. It's like a sci-fi deconstruction beam that shoots from the ship. And eats the asteroids, and that's the way repairing takes place. Is that they have like this repair beam that
suck the minerals out of it?
Right. So it can go out and repair from a distance. In Homeworld 2, they had like resource ships which would like send out little probes, and they would like pull off hunks of the asteroids and bring them back and whatever. I just didn't. I thought that strayed from the original aesthetic too much. It also changed the core gameplay, because then you had to have ships attached to each other to repair, and you couldn't spider tank, as the EVE Online players would call, which spider tanking is when you have a ship with repair capabilities repairing another ship with repair capabilities while that ship is repairing the other. Like, they're basically repairing each other back and forth, increasing their overall durability and being giving you more combat capabilities, like farther, deeper range missions to be more effective. Also, they did away with fuel in Homeworld 2, which, so in Homeworld you have to kind of keep a
the trails are mesmerizing.
No, the trails are awesome. This is like the coolest part of the game, is the trails. And so I think
really
I'll set these guys to aggressive and wipe them out. Maybe I'll also go to the claw formation.
Oh, bam.
So yeah, they're just gonna wipe these guys out, no problem. So like there's formations that so there's different stances. So like you have evasive, neutral, aggressive, and then you have all these different formations which all do different things. So, and there was reasons to use them. In 2, I didn't find a reason to use the formations. or the stances. I didn't have to keep a supply chain. Like I didn't need a support cruiser to go with my main fleet to be able to field the defenders and the scouts and the interceptors.
Tactics and engage the target.
Oh, man, this narrator, announcer guy really sounds like he's giving it his all.
Oh, he's supposed to. Like, everything is kind of meant to be cold and distant.
Yeah.
Even the most emotional moments in the game are still cold and distant because you're on this grand, this like sci-fi thing. It's, I don't know, it's
Go into defense mode in order to defend.
But even that becomes, it's, instead of being something that's like a negative for the series, it's something that's endearing about the series, is the kind of cold, calculating nature of your commander, who that is as fleet command, or of Karen Shajet as she's talking to you about the science discoveries that are going on. And next time on Fan Dicking Around, we will talk more and taste more.
Is this a tutorial, technically? Or?
This is technically a tutorial. This is, just before the game ends, this is one of the biggest sins a video game can commit in my book, and that I still like the game means a lot. Because they have a tutorial which you can play separately, but they still tutorialize you again in the game. So why have a separate tutorial at all if you're just going to do it again throughout the first couple missions of the game?
Right.
So anyway. Right.
All right, that was Homeworld. We'll be back with Homeworld, to your Homeworld, with the Homeworld, so you can Homeworld.
Winning Homeworld and Homeworld?
Yeah.
Also, if we do beat this, you won't hear the ending song. So anyway, next time on Fan Dicking Around, I don't know, my dick or something?
Space! Now do yourself a favor. You see that subscribe button? Why don't you give it a little press?